Camera Trap Survey of Terrestrial Vertebrates and Potential BuenaVista Lake Shrew Habitats Across the Tulare Basin. The team is Teresa, Alex, Justin, Raphael, Natalie, Manaya, Maria, Isaac, and our mentor is Monique. A bit of background for our project is that it's centered around the BuenaVista Lake Shrew. This shrew has been endangered for around 20 years due to habitat loss because of humans. It is an insectivorous small mammal and is only found in the San Joaquin Valley or the Tulare Basin of California. There's not a lot known about the BuenaVista Lake Shrew, including their details about their ecology and interspecific interactions. The objective of this research is to describe the species composition of the small to medium-sized terrestrial vertebrates in the potential BuenaVista Lake Shrew habitats of the Tulare Basin of California. For data collection, we used U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service photos. We also used photos from the Endangered Species Recovery Program, and these photos range from 2017 all the way to 2022. For camera trap stations, we baited them with mealworms. The live ones were inside the blue container, and we used freeze-dried mealworms on top of the blue container, as you can see on the right side. For the camera, we used the Reconnects, and the focal distance was 16 inches. We wanted to calculate the species diversity, so we used the Shannon Diversity Index. One thing to add is for the time the cameras were rolling, they vary between study areas. 4 study areas that we selected that span the BuenaVista Lake Shrew's historical range include the Lemoore Naval Air Station, the Lone Tree Mitigation Site, the Northern Semi-Tropic Ecological Reserve, and California State University of Bakersfield. We selected these locations due to their features that potentially support the BuenaVista Lake Shrew. These features include the damp soil or dense vegetation. On the left, you can see pie charts located in these sites, and these pie charts are used to infer how many species were in those locations. For example, the light purple is the BuenaVista Lake Shrew, the dark blue is a deer mouse, the light green is house mouse, and dark green is the harvest mouse, for examples. No BuenaVista Lake Shrews were detected in the city of Bakersfield. For our results, in 15,520 wildlife images, which did not include humans, unidentified objects, or empty images, we had 6 orders, 11 families, and 15 species were represented. The most abundant species in descending order were the deer mouse, harvest mouse, and BuenaVista Lake Shrew. As you can see on the left table, the deer mouse came in with 6,649 photos, and 43% of them were wildlife photos. For the harvest mouse, we had 5,335 photos, and 34% were wildlife photos. And then at third, we had the BuenaVista Lake Shrew with 1,169 photos, with 7.5% of it being wildlife photos. Continuing our results section, we have another table that explains the species richness, diversity, and camera trap hours from each of our sites. It is important to consider both species richness and evenness when measuring diversity. That's why we use the Shannon Diversity Index. If you look at the table, the Lemoore Naval Air Station had the lowest camera trap hours and species richness, but had the highest diversity value. And CSUB had the highest species richness and camera trap hours, but tied for the lowest species diversity. Studies similar to this project use the community composition results, which can be used to track fluctuation in species diversity or abundance over time. These studies can be used for change in population due to construction projects, climate change, or the natural predator-prey cycle. Biodiversity is correlated with ecosystem functioning. Focusing on BuenaVista Lake Shrew conservation efforts on areas with high species diversity, for example the Lemoore Naval Air Station, we may maintain or improve ecosystem health. In conclusion, in all study areas where the BuenaVista Lake Shrew is present, food and habitat resources were frequently used by deer and harvest mice. If you could look in the pictures below, you could see that the North American deer mouse and the West Harvest mouse are located in all of California. For the BuenaVista lake shrew, it's only located in parts of California. This is supporting the idea that the interspecific competition could be perpetuating the endangerment of the BuenaVista lake shrew. This project is only a subset of a larger study that will examine this concept of the BuenaVista lake shrew being in competition with these other species.